Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Muhammad Badar. Hope you are fine. It's our lecture number 10, subject mathematics of class 9. Dear students, before to start exercise 2.3, we should have the concept of radicals and radicands. In the radical, square root a with index n, the symbol square root is called the radical sign, n is called the index of the radical, and the real number a under the radical sign is called the radicand or base. Note that square root a with index 2 is usually written as square root a with no index. Now we should know the difference between radical form and exponential form. In radical form, radical sign is used. For example, x is equal to square root a with index n is a radical form, and square root x with index 3 and square root of x square with index 5 are examples of radical form. Dear students, it means in radical form we have square root. In exponential form, exponential is used in place of radicals. Dear students, it means in exponential form we don't have square root. For example, x is equal to a to the power 1 over n is an exponential form, and x power 3 by 2, z power 2 by 7 are examples of exponential form. Dear students, now we start exercise 2.3. Question number 1 is write each radical expression in exponential notation and each exponential expression in radical notation. Do not simplify. Part 1 is square root of minus 64 with index 3. Its exponential notation is minus 64 to the whole power 1 by 3. Part 2, 2 with power 3 by 5. Its radical notation is square root of 2 power 3 with index 5. Part 3 is minus 7 to the power 1 by 3. Its radical notation is minus square root of 7 with index 3. Part 4 is y to the power minus 2 by 3. Dear students, its radical notation is square root of y to the power minus 2 with index 3. Question number 2. Tell whether the following statements are true or false. Its solution is part 1. 5 with exponent 1 over 5 is equal to square root of 5. Dear students, we know that on the left hand side the denominator of exponent is 5. So the index on the right hand side should be 5. But we don't have index on the right hand side, so it's false. Part 2. 2 with exponent 2 by 3 is equal to square root of 4 with index 3. Dear students, on the left hand side we have 2 with power 2, that is 4, and on the left hand side the denominator is 3, that should be the index on the right hand side, and we have same, so its answer is true. Part 3. Square root of 49 is equal to square root of 7. It's wrong because we know that square root of 49 is 7. So it's false. Part 4. Square root of x to the exponent 27 with index 3 is equal to x power 3. Dear students, we know that we have to divide exponent with the index. So on the left hand side, we will divide 27 by 3. So on the right hand side, we should have x power 9 because 27 divided 3 is equal to 9. So it's false. Question number 3. Simplify the following radical expression. Part 1 is square root of minus 125 with index 3. Its solution is, dear students, we can write it in exponent form, that is minus 125 with exponent 1 by 3. We know that minus 125 is equal to minus 5 with exponent 3. And next we can multiply 3 with 1 by 3. So we have minus 5 its answer. Now part 2 is square root of 32 with index 4. Its solution is, we can write 32 as 16 multiplied 2 and 16 as 2 power 4, because 1 by 4 is the power of both the numbers of 2 by 4 and 2, so we can multiply 1 by 4 with both the powers of 2 by 4 and 2, and after simplification we have the answer. Part 3. Square root of 3 over 32 with index 5. Its solution is, dear students, first of all, we will separate the powers of 3 and 32. We know that 3 is a prime number, so we cannot simplify 3. But we know that 32 is equal to 2 power 5. So after simplification, we have the answer. Part 4. Square root of minus 8 over 27 with index 3. Its solution is, dear students, we know that minus 8 over 27 is equal to minus 2 by 3 with exponent 3. So after simplification, we have minus 2 by 3 as its answer.